Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Saturday, August 21st, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Minnesota Twins vs New York Yankees. The New York Yankees have been rolling as of late, as they are up to second in the AL East with a 70-52 record. They will be sending their ace Jarrett Cole to the bump as he is coming off a win in his return from the COVID injured list against the Los Angeles Angels, where he went 5.2 innings and gave up a run on 2 hits with a walk and 9 strikeouts. My betting advice for that game is to pick over 9. Chicago White Sox vs Tampa Bay Rays. The White Sox left-hander has watched his strikeout rate evaporate in recent seasons. He has struck out only 5.44 batters per 9 innings of work in 2021, the lowest mark that he's posted since his rookie year in 2012. In spite of his dwindling K rate, the southpaw has remained effective by keeping the ball on the ground with a ground ball rate of 56.0%. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 9. Kansas City Royals vs Chicago Cubs. In his 28th career appearance and second start, Thompson pitches against the Royals for the first time. Thompson is 3-0 with 1 save, a 0.86 ERA, a 1.048 WHIP, 7 walks and 15 strikeouts over 21 innings in 11 appearances, 1 start, in his career at Wrigley Field. Prior to being recalled, Thompson had no record with a 0.00 ERA, a 0.682 WHIP, 5 walks and 16 strikeouts over 14.2 innings in 4 starts for AAA Iowa of the American Association. My betting advice for that game is to pick under. Toronto has had an up and down season, but the problem is that their slump is happening at the wrong time, like now. Friday night's loss to the Tigers makes it 3 losses in a row for the Blue Jays in 6 of their last 7 games. My betting advice for that game is to pick under. Washington Nationals vs Milwaukee Brewers. Christian Yelich seems to finally be finding his former MVP form, hitting .346 over the last week. Add in Willie Adames hitting .304, Luis Urias hitting .375, and Avisail Garcia hitting .467, and it's becoming apparent that this team has turned a corner. My betting advice for that game is to pick over 9. New York Mets vs Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers pitching staff is first in MLB with a 3.05 ERA and made their staff even stronger by adding Max Scherzer and Danny Duffy at the trading deadline. Scherzer will make his 4th start with the Dodgers on Saturday. In 22 total starts this season, 19 of which were with the Washington Nationals, Scherzer is 10-4 with a 2.69 ERA. My betting advice for that game is to pick under. San Francisco Giants vs Oakland Athletics. 2 runs would score in the first inning on a 2-run homer by DJ Peters. Yonny Hernandez doubled in a run in the second, and Adolis Garcia led off the third with a solo shot. Peters took Mania deep once again in the 5th for another 2-run homer. My betting advice for that game is to pick over 7.5. Seattle Mariners vs Houston Astros. Odorizzi has a 5-pitch arsenal: fastball, splitter, slider, cutter, curveball, and his curveball has been his best pitch as it has a .154 batting average and slugging percentage. He has faced the Mariners twice this season and has won 1 in 9.2 innings and allowed 7 runs on 8 hits with a hit by pitch, 4 walks, and 10 strikeouts. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 9. Los Angeles Angels vs Cleveland Indians. The right-hander threw a perfect game for 7.2 innings in an 11-0 win against the Tigers before allowing a hit in the bottom of the 8th. His final line was 0 runs on 1 hit in 8 innings with 11 strikeouts and 0 walks. The Indians rank 19th in team ERA and 15th in team WHIP. My betting advice for that game is to pick over. Miami Marlins vs Cincinnati Reds. According to MLB.com, Wade Miley will get the ball in what has been a nice comeback season for the lefty. He enters with a 10-4 record and 2.94 ERA across 22 starts. Mealy hasn't dropped a game since back on May 19th and has only allowed more than 4 runs once since May 14th. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 8.5. Quick reminder, you can get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on our partner sportsbook BetUS after you open an account using our link down below and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES when making your deposit. Atlanta Braves vs Baltimore Orioles. The Braves have avoided losing streaks since the All-Star break, not dropping consecutive games yet during the second half of the season. They are currently on a 7-game winning streak, sweeping Washington and Miami in the process. Atlanta is 4.5 games ahead of Philadelphia at the top of the NL East. Its offense ranks number 13 in the majors with a team batting average of .243. My betting advice for that game is to pick over 10.5. Texas Rangers vs Boston Red Sox. Boston's hopes of winning another American League East title are fading away as the Red Sox have fallen to 6.5 games behind the first-place Tampa Bay Rays and are 1.5 games behind the second-place New York Yankees. The Red Sox are 69-54 and were defeated by the Yankees 5-2 on Wednesday. Boston was swept in the 3-game series with New York. The Red Sox will play without injured position players Christian Arroyo and Danny Santana. Boston also has 3 pitchers on the injury list. My betting advice for that game is to pick over 9.5. Pittsburgh Pirates vs St. Louis Cardinals. Recent acquisition Dylan Peters will be on the mound on Saturday after making his Pittsburgh debut earlier in the week against the Milwaukee Brewers, allowing 1 earned run on 5 hits and 3 walks while striking out there in 4.2 innings. The 28-year-old has made 32 appearances in his career for 4 different teams, going 7-9 with a 5.70 ERA. Brian Reynolds is one of the few bright spots for the Pirates' offense, putting up 0.918 OPS with 21 homers and 72 RBI. My betting advice for that game is to pick under. Arizona Diamondbacks vs Colorado Rockies. Kyle Freeland will take the mound on Saturday looking to follow up a strong start against the San Francisco Giants earlier in the week, allowing 1 unearned run on 5 hits and 2 walks while striking out 6. The 28-year-old has been limited to 15 starts, going 4-6 with a 4.40 ERA. Cron is the leader of Colorado's offense with an 0.896 OPS, 32 homers and 61 RBI. My betting advice for that game is to pick over 11.5. Philadelphia Phillies vs San Diego Padres. The Phillies will start right-hander Aaron Nola. Nola is 7-7 with a 4.48 ERA in 24 starts. After a solid July, where he posted a 3.81 ERA in 4 starts, the right-hander has been inconsistent in his 3 August starts. He allowed 5 runs in 5 innings on August 5th, then tossed 4 shutout innings against the Dodgers on August 10th, before giving up 4 runs in 4.1 innings on August 15th. That has given him a 6.08 ERA this month, allowing 9 earned runs in 13.1 innings pitched. San Diego has been very good on offense this season. They are top 10 in the league in runs, hits, RBIs, walks, striking out, batting average, and OBP. They are in the middle of the league in home runs, SLG, and OPS. Fernando Tatis Jr. leads the team in runs, home runs, RBIs, batting average, stolen bases, OBP, SLG, and OPS. My betting advice for that game is to pick over 8. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.